2 Minute to Mike on a Monday night, episode 34. We were going to go with the Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
We were thinking, what would Shaq's name be if he was part of our
Right.
team here? We said Big Microphone.
The big microphone, yeah.
The Big Mike.
I can see him.
Mick.
The big mic.
Mike Macker. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, man, so coming to you live and in color.
Yeah.
Full effect.
Full effect.
For your mother.
Whoa.
Oh, that's what Shaq would be doing. He'd be like,
he would be doing that.
I'm like, yo, Shaq, stop.
Shaq, settle down.
Stop it.
You settle down, Kenny.
Yeah, you know, he's like DJ now.
Is he?
Like, I had a coworker went to Lost Land, some kind of big festival in Ohio.
Yeah.
He was like the guest DJ. Just dropping beats.
What Shaq doesn't do?
Dropping EDM
like,
beats.
Yeah, EDM beats too. Shaq's a big EDMer.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, whoop, 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 whoop. Is that what EDM sounds like?
He had like an alien mask on, and he rips it off, and it's
And it was
Shaq.
The big Shaqness?
The big Shaq.
The big microphone?
The big DJ. Or,
Yeah.
it's DJ Diesel.
DJ Diesel. See, I'd
Shocker.
be down for that.
Shocker.
That's a great...
Right?
Damn. Shaq does everything.
It really does. So, Shaq, if you're listening, you want to come on our show,
Yeah, man.
or you can buy us a studio.
Right.
How about that? Why don't you buy us a studio?
It's not going to cost you barely anything.
Yeah, you know, this is-
Between your TNT money, your Payless Shaq shoes, which are really...
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of kids buy
Forgot he
those,
had the
though.
Shaqs.
Yeah.
But then again, you had the Kamikazes, which were like the
Oh.
Reeboks.
Hmm.
So you would buy those.
Did you see that as a precursor?
Yeah.
Those were called the Kamikazes by Reebok.
Ooh. I see where you're getting at.
You see what I'm
Are
saying?
you talking about Kamikaze, the album that I finally bought? I had the physical copy.
Bang! I didn't know they made them, but
Really? I know it's like,
it's
yeah.
a cool album.
It's a cool album.
like the
cool,
CD looks
It's
dope
like the
on the
cool, like,
inside.
CD art.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, and it was like the homage, paying homage to the Beastie Boys.
right.
But yeah, it's a really dope album. My favorite
Right.
song so far is track 1.
Oh yeah,
Where he
Yeah.
just literally just tells you
it's
what I want
just
to do.
like 6 minutes of just like
I'm coming at you.
I'm gonna ruin your
I'm
life.
digging that butt.
Right, just,
He did dig in the
he
butt.
did dig in the butt.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he had the Paul Rosenberg. They're the best skits
Right,
ever. Where he's like,
right.
yo, like, what are you doing?
I'm glad that M finally said
Yeah.
one of those.
Like,
Paul, I wish you answered your fucking phone.
Right, yeah.
Like, yeah, this is like 7 albums of you never
that
answering your
is
phone.
the old Eminem.
Right.
Like, it's finally back,
Like, hey,
and
Paul.
I'm excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, Paul. And it's like,
I like Lucky You
yeah.
because Joyner is freaking phenomenal too. So having both of them on there, that's 2 dope guys to have on one track.
Yeah, so,
But, yeah, that album is extra dope. And of course, it didn't come without, controversy. Because the best M albums come with controversy.
of course.
So he lit some fire under people. We've been talking about it. So, as usual, our Eminem MGK update.
Yeah, let's finish off this beef right now, because
I feel like it's dying.
yeah,
but-
I think it's over.
It should be.
Shut it down.
Well, MGK is still trying. He wants his.
I don't know why.
He wants his last 15 minutes.
Why?
Because
not good.
put it
Like-
this way. I was looking at his Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Because he came out to let he has a new EP coming out called Binge. It came out Friday, right?
Didn't know
So
that. Didn't
yeah.
care, but all right.
So I was looking at his post pre beef,
Mm-hmm.
and how many likes was this man getting?
Right.
So he's getting around 200,000 likes.
Ooh.
Good. It's still a good amount
That's a
of likes.
solid
for any
number.
human being.
Yeah.
We get like more than that, I think.
Shot fired.
Got you. And so then M beef starts.
Mhm.
He's now averaging up to 500,000 likes. So over these couple weeks where his name is now more prominent,
Mhm.
people are clicking on his shit and they're liking his shit. So it's still helping him views wise. Like
course.
this EP is probably going to be his most listened to album because everybody wants to know on how many songs are you going to continue to diss M on.
Mhm.
So they're going to listen. Even if you didn't want to listen to an MGK album, you're going to listen to this because you want to know if he keeps going to M for this whole 8 or 9 tracks that he puts out.
All right.
So he's just trying to continue to capitalize on his shit, but like you can tell the boy he's messing up. Like he tried to pull the whole that kill shot, the M diss track that came out
Right.
didn't phase him by wearing a kill shot shirt on stage, and then he had to do a freeze frame of him like giving the double birds, and in the background he said was his fans. But he was actually opening for Fall Out Boy. And they were all saying "fuck you, MGK"
Wow.
in the back. So he was and he got booed off stage like 2 nights later during the M track.
Mhm.
So because he's performing this diss track, you don't perform a diss track.
Yeah, you're really trying to use
Okay,
that.
it's a diss track, so it's supposed to be audio.
Yeah.
You don't put a video up together for that. It's supposed to be an audio track. Call it a day.
That's it.
And instead, my man's just really trying to milk it, and it's not helping him none because M's not responding to him again. You're done.
He killed him. It's
Yeah,
over.
You're dead. And he didn't give you like full. He didn't give you the full M. He gave you enough just to be like, guy, settle down. I would like you to continue to sell albums somewhere, just not here. But it's that bad. And now apparently all of old M's crew is now just battling all of Eminem's enemies for no reason. Bizarre put out a diss track on Joe Budden and MGK.
Poor Joey.
Yellow Wolf put out one on MGK. Then another one with Bizarre and fuck was it? One of the members of D12 on Joe Budden. Yeah, they're just, for some reason, they're just coming out of the woodworks now. Like, we got you, M. I don't think M even asked for it, but sure. But the big move is going to be what happens with Diddy. Now, you heard on Killshot at the end, where he basically says that Diddy ordered the death of Tupac.
Yeah, man, there's been a lot of conspiracy with that, because, like...
That's been around
Diddy
forever.
pretty much, like, says, oh, man, shit happened, well, yada, and, like, well, you kind of, like, walked away scot-free, and it's like, well, your boy got lit up. And it's like, bro, like, did you not know shit was gonna happen? Because like, you kind of just like, oh, I'm not gonna be there. We're not gonna be. You know what I mean? Because like
the dude you're like right hand man's with.
Yeah.
Suddenly you weren't his
like you riding that truck.
And there's
I'm gonna go.
There was a guy named Suge around, and who also got convicted today for claiming he was blind and couldn't see the guy that he ran over three times.
He's like forward reverse,
like backing into a spot, and you didn't realize there was a man under there.
Yo, Suge's a legend. He's like, he might be the
scares the death out of me. But so they said that Joe Budden on his podcast said that he talked to Diddy, and Diddy said, "Don't worry, I'm handling it. Not a problem." Now that either means one or two things. Diddy's trying to order another hit. And that might prove M's point. Two, he forgets Eminem has a lot of goons. You know, there's a lot of goons on M's side.
Did he have one bad boy left? Like,
yeah, I don't think like there's any of the real goons are there that way. I don't think Marion is going to dance him to death.
He might eat the booty like her. He's like, man, I don't want that.
I'm going to get my crew. B2K. And then B2K comes back.
Yeah, I don't think Bad Boy is. I mean, I don't want to say they're not relevant because Bad Boy will always be a relevant name, but who the heck? Like, it was literally MGK. It was
that was his bell cow for now. Like, Bad Boy was MGK. As crazy as that sounds, but like, he says he has it, but 50 also has it, and 50 will never let anybody touch him, and 50 is crazy still. Even as rich as he has, that means he has even more money to get you killed. Yeah. He gets Floyd beat up, I think, undercover like every 3 days. Whenever Floyd acts up, he gets him like a sucker punch to the back of the head. Like, if you ain't gonna get punched in a real fight, I'm at least gonna get someone to hit you in the head. But like, I think that's, you don't want to mess with that. I think M has too many. Detroit is a lot of poor people who
just leave it alone.
don't want it, and they love M. Don't do it. Alone. Just Diddy to say, okay, call him in private or something, like M. That wasn't cool, bud. But you know, it is what it is. And just leave it. Squash. Because you don't want to become one of those things regardless, where it's, you know, you start losing a good rapper because of it. So stop beefing, or beef harder in a different way.
Yeah, I think the beef is pretty much. I mean, obviously, M1, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. M's not going to go back at him.
One of the goats for a reason. MGK. I know you're trying to use M to boost your popularity, but it's not working, and you look pretty desperate. Yeah,
that's his thing. I get it, but just leave it alone, bud. Leave it alone. Put out good albums. You have good music. Just put out good music. Just be pumped that the beef got you some cred somewhere along the line. It was a good diss track you put out.
It really was.
It wasn't like you put out garbage.
I was impressed.
If you're going to go track on track as far as just what was a better record, sure, I'm going to go MGK's record because it's a good song. Like, right. You can bump that on the radio. Killshot is not a radio bump song. It's like a angry as shit song because there's no hook. There's no chorus.
It was just straight.
It's just, I mean, just for 4 minutes, I'm just going to, So that song has an intended purpose. MGK's has a purpose to, like, it could still sell records with it. So just enjoy your record and keep that shit rolling, bud. What else do we freaking have? Speaking of rolling.
We are rolling.
Right along.
Rolling on a Monday.
On a Monday night, because Sundays are important to us.
Yeah, Sundays are.
But how
depending on who's playing.
Yeah, Sunday night, I didn't really pay attention last night, to be honest with you.
Patriots got smacked.
Again. 2 weeks in a row.
By the winless Lions.
Yeah, that's not good, man.
I mean, I got a text today saying, "Oh, are the Patriots done?" I'm like, you don't count out Tommy Brady.
They're done.
You think so? I don't know, man.
I said it on February 4th. Dynasty dead. Eagles victory. We pulled their hearts out. Because after that, know what it is? It's not that necessarily we pulled their hearts out. We did. But, like, this whole offseason, all the shit came out. That such and such doesn't like such and such. This one doesn't like this one. And now, like, that's all out. Like, so if anybody on the Patriots did not know, like if Belichick did not know the owner doesn't like him, or if the owner didn't know that Brady doesn't like him, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Now they all know it. You know, and it's just like, how do you play without that, you know, that kind of, your clubhouse is messy now. Like, Gronk said he was going to retire if they tried to trade him to the Lions, which they were trying to do.
Yeah, they were going to do that like before the season started.
Because Brady's his quarterback, but like, so I mean, there's so much turmoil. A lot of times when it's that bad, you're just distracted and you will not play well.
I think what we don't see, like I was listening on ESPN, like I think Brady gets like tore down by Belichick, and we don't see it because like you're not going to yell at the GOAT, but I'm thinking
the field.
I think like if you miss a throw or you're late, like Belichick's an asshole. From what I've heard, like. You don't want to chew out your quarterback in front of everybody. I'm pretty sure like Brady's getting tired of it.
Right.
And Brady's trainer and Belichick don't get along, and I think Brady's tired of Belichick.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that, I think that's the only thing that prevents that man from continuing to play.
Yeah.
Like Belichick has to understand. If I'm Belichick, you got to think smart. When Brady leaves, your career's done. You're aware of that because you didn't plan for the future. Garoppolo's gone and now has one leg, but like. You don't have anything when Brady leaves. If Brady exits a game, you will see a shitty Patriots team. Because they don't have the weapons like they used to. They don't have like Randy Mosses and shit.
No.
And Gronk is getting older, or he's breaking down a lot. You know,
so Gronk's just fed up about the whole situation because like he takes a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think his heart's in it like he used to be. He's still a monster and always will be, but I think he's kind of wearing down. And Tom wants to play till he's 50, and I don't know.
I don't think Gronk's going to want to play until Brady's 50. Gronk has a lot of fun shit he wants to do. He wants to become a wrestler. He already has those party cruises, which off the money he's already made, I feel like I'd rather do that than get hit for a living. Like, it just seems like common sense. Like, wouldn't you rather, instead of getting hit every Sunday, you can get hit on every Sunday? Because that man's going to... He's going the smart route, staying single until... like 50 probably, because he's enjoying these Gronk cruises with all the Gronk boys. Isn't the dad even on those?
Probably, I'm pretty sure.
Like they're all crazy.
They just ride out.
But I mean, yeah, Patriots are might be a sinking ship, man, which is crazy. Just crazy, but every dynasty has to end eventually. And maybe this was the final straw. Brought to you by your 2017-2018 Philadelphia Eagles.
We still doing this?
Yep.
Still on this.
No one won the Super Bowl yet.
All right.
Until
your Super Bowl is over.
Nope, we are the defending.
It's over.
Defending Super Bowl champs. So until someone else, did I not just kiss the trophy a month ago?
That was a fake trophy.
It was the realest one ever.
No, it was fake.
Everybody else was touching it. We were playing with it. That's what she said.
That sounds really weird.
That's what she said.
That sounds weird.
But let's get on to our teams, bro.
Do you want me to start, or do you want you to start? Because I got some stuff to say. No, fuck, I'm going to go.
Go, man. I know you're feeling it.
Yeah, we're in trouble. If you don't know, I am a Cowboys fan. And
yes.
Yesterday's game was kind of...
alarming?
Hard to watch. We have 0 offense.
Yep. You can zero in on Zeke, because that's
Zeke,
it.
That one touchdown, you stepped out of bounds. There was no one near him within 20 yards.
Yeah.
My man, watch where your foot is, because that was a touchdown.
That's you.
We'll hope it's a whole different ball game.
Yep.
Dak. I don't know if Dak... I don't know what to say.
Oh, did you hear I heard it from someone, so I have no idea if this is completely true or someone just being a troll.
Mm-hmm.
But they said in the offseason they actually had him watching tapes of Carson Wentz.
What?
Not like it. So I don't know if this was a troll thing or if it was like, look, man, this is what you have the potential to play with, because he does have the mobility, and if he has the smarts, he can make the same plays. But it seems like Dak just lost his shit. Do you think a lot of it with Dak though has to do with the fact that there's no Witten? Like that's that super safety
It's
blanket.
a lot to do with it. That was Romo's safety blanket, and now he's no longer there.
Like there's always that middle of the field. There's always that one dude who gets that 5-6 yard pass where at least you keep the chains moving forward. And now, like you said, who's their tight end now?
Jeff Swain.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't even think anybody in fantasy picked up Jeff Swain.
I don't think so either.
Actually, I don't think anybody went after anybody. I think it was Dak Dak did not get picked in our fantasy drafts. Zeke did.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
I think maybe like in lower leagues or PPR leagues, Cole Beasley will get a pick. Because if you get points per catch, Beasley usually will have like 8 catches. But so you guys you don't think there's an easy fix? Do you think it's like like you have to restart? Like not like necessarily restart, but you think like there's a lot to build? Like you said, you have your defense
is good,
but your offense is garbage.
Starts with our line. Well, we're missing Travis Frederick, one of the best centers.
And you don't know what the hell's going on.
He may never play again,
right?
But and our guard is out. Where else? We have no receivers.
Not even a
I mean, I like Hurd. I think he's a good player,
right.
but
he's like
hasn't
a
done
complimentary
much.
receiver.
Exactly. Terrence Williams, he's still on the team. I don't know why. He just doesn't really do much. But I like all my players. But Tavon Austin, I think it's a good pickup. We're using him the right way.
Yeah, they're using him the way the Rams should have used him.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much. Like he got a couple jet sweeps and he had that
exactly
big
how to use him.
Yeah, he's not going to be the 8 catches for 80 yards guy.
No.
He's your big threat, but that's not going to help you in most games as far as like you need to move down the field more drives than just the one where he gets a 70-yard touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So how else do you do it? And that's where the Cowboys look to be struggling because you were going against Seattle yesterday, but it wasn't Legion of Boom Seattle.
Seattle's not that good either.
No, they're that poor Russell. They did the same thing to him. They gave you a franchise quarterback with nothing to do. Like he doesn't have a running back.
Nope.
At least Dak has. They have 7 running backs who I don't know their names.
Nope.
And then they have a bunch of receivers not named Doug Baldwin. Like, and that's what he's flying around with out there. Their tight end now his name is like Duke Disley or some shit. Like, like it sounds like a cartoon character. So I mean, a lot of teams that you always pick right away and go like these guys are going to be good. It's switched. Did you see the rookie kind of like the rookie wave happened this week? The rest of the way, you had Thursday night. Our Browns, like I predicted.
Oh, Browns!
What week? It would have to be against the Jets.
I did ask you that earlier, and you said it was week 3 against the Jets.
That was their only chance because they weren't. But Baker comes in, man, look good. He looked good. I still don't think he's necessarily going to be Joe Montana.
Nah, lightning in a bottle.
I think Tyrod's just awful. I think that's the difference.
See, I like Tyrod, I'd be pissed if I was Tyrod because he literally brought me in to basically just hold a spot for Baker.
Well, he knew that.
He so conveniently gets injured. And then
they were waiting for him to come in.
Waiting, like, okay, your thumb's sore. All right, Baker in.
No, man, it's fine, though. No, it's not. You got to go.
Yeah.
But so Baker comes in, wins the game. Then for the Bills, Josh.
Talk about the shocker of the week. They got smoked.
27-0. My man started jumping over people as a quarterback. Right. He leaped a player. Yeah, for them to light up Minnesota was kind of crazy. Kirk Cousins earned his money. I feel like if I was Kirk Cousins, or if I have Kirk Cousins as my player, and I gave him all that guaranteed money, you should never get shut out. And you should definitely not get shut out by the Bills. Like, don't do it. Nope. You do not earn your money if you got shut out by the Buffalo Bills without Shady. Okay? You didn't have your right running back. You had Chris Ivory out there. Okay? You had old CI. So, yeah, that crazy one. Yeah, like you said, the Patriots getting upset by the lowly Lions. Eagles snuck one out.
Really did.
That was close. Even that last offensive play, thank God that the grass is slippery. I think that's the only reason that Andrew Luck couldn't stay up and just fell on that sack. Like, we only got his leg. Like, any other day, I feel like Andrew Luck is staying up and making that throw. But to any good graces, there was enough wind that pushed him over just to call it a sack. Because that second half, they were moving up and down the field on us pretty good.
Right.
And it was making me nervous quick because, like the Cowboys, we don't have any receivers. We actually had sets where it was just 3 tight ends multiple times. So that's not good if you're running 3 tight ends out there because now they know they don't have to really go downfield. Because none of your tight ends are running fast downfield at all. So you can kind of sit in the middle of the field and wait for your tight ends to do whatever the fuck they're going to do. So, Eagles win, Cowboys lose. It's a good week for Jeff.
It's a weird start to the season. It's
in general, in the whole NFL. A lot of teams are winning that you wouldn't think are winning. A lot of teams are losing that aren't. It's just all right. Packers lost again.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Clay because I don't know what the man's gonna do.
Right. That was the other thing. Yeah, we wanted to get into that. Like, what is the whatchamacallit rule now? Like, what is it? What can you do to tackle a player? Like, I saw someone today on the like Facebook or something like that. They did a video as Clay Matthews, and it was like his girlfriend was playing the quarterback, and he grabbed her, picked her up gently, and as he was placing her down on the ground,
right,
put a pillow under her, and then someone still threw a flag. Like,
that's what you're gonna have to do now. It's gonna literally be like,
rough? And then they're gonna yell if you pick him up. Like, you're gonna have to pick him up and hold him so he doesn't move until the whistle blows or something. Like, I can't do anything, so I'm just literally gonna hold you until the whistle blows, and it is what it is. Like, it's getting absurd at this point. And that's why the NBA is going to take over.
I think you're right, because we're counting down for the Sixers to start.
Oh, can't wait for that.
And hopefully, I don't know, it's just...
Markelle time.
Your boy. What's up with your boy? I think it's...
I'm giving myself some positive thinking here that that Mark Futz is going to turn into Markelle Fultz. Okay?
Mark Futz. I like it.
Until I see him perform, I have not seen Markelle on the court yet. I've seen Mark Futz. That man's been out there plenty of times. So, Mark Futz proved me wrong. Become Markelle Fultz, the guy we drafted. Because right now it's a fucking imposter. The jumper looks good, though, bro. And then today, they had... it was suicides they were doing. Mm-hmm. Not committing, just doing.
Oh, man.
And it was every player that shot a foul shot. Mm-hmm. For every time they missed, the rest of the team had to run a suicide. So it's like, that's sweat. You got to sweat there because you could piss a lot of people off if you can't make your goddamn free throw. And Markelle was up there. Was it the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life? No. Did they go in? Yep. So, but like... You know how on your follow through you come up and then release?
Yeah.
It almost seems like he was releasing it the entire time up. Almost like a push shot.
Yeah, it is like a push.
Yeah. But they both went in, and I'll take it. But it's weird. But Sixers on deck. You're going to watch yourselves Eastern Conference because there ain't much else in there.
I don't know, man. Boston's scary.
It's Boston and Toronto.
We're loaded.
They really are.
Gordon Hayward's healthy. Oh, man.
But you know what the crazy thing is? The team that was really good last year was them after they got hurt. Mm-hmm. They looked a lot better the minute that there was no Hayward or Kyrie. So what do you do? What do you do with all those bench guys who are getting 29 minutes a game?
Scary Terry.
What's Scary Terry doing?
Scary Terry.
Like,
he's gonna be like,
damn, someone's
I got all these T-shirts.
They have Scary Terry on it. I was super scary last year. What happened?
Drew Bledsoe was my best friend. Like, that's the most random friendship.
That's up there with the most random friendship. Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Still the greatest friendship of all time. Yeah, that's right
behind that, yeah.
I just don't know why. And do you think they did it?
He's tapping that out.
You think
because you know Martha wants some of that dog.
She had there's a little something in there. Martha was like, "Hello, Mr. Dog. What can what French decor goes with your decor?"
Oh, that's a good
Martha got it. God damn it, Martha. But yeah, man, like with all these sports coming around, right? And you feeling that season in the air.
The weather is a-changing.
Playoff baseball, so it's fall. I mean, today was like 60 and like death rain all day. Mm-hmm. So it's fall time, man. Like, what is your what's your go-tos when fall rolls around? Like, it's a different kind of season. It's a fun season.
What are my go-tos? Definitely bring out the hoodies.
Oh yeah, hoodies.
Can't wait. The sweaties.
Oh yeah, sweaties all day.
Fall beers.
Fall beers.
Fall beers.
A lot of pumpkin.
A lot of pumpkin beers.
A lot of pumpkin beers.
What else is good for fall? Like scary shit.
Are you an avid bonfire?
I'm with it.
Yeah. You're a bonfire guy? I feel like I'm the bonfire man. I went to a bonfire of at one of my friend's houses like 2 weeks ago. And even though it's hot, like it was like a good pregame. Like, yes. Okay, I'm ready for this. Like, I can see this being a thing. a couple weeks, and I feel like now we're getting in that weather where like everybody needs to start inviting 2 men and a mic to their bonfire.
I like it. Invite us. We're available.
I'm trying to have beers and stuff. Yeah, like tons of beers. But yeah, so with fall for us single folks, not Ron. Ron's already.
I'm already cuffed up
and locked on.
Winter's coming.
Winter is coming, which is key for the single people in the world. So for single people out there, I like to help out everybody. Cuffing season. Now,
go ahead.
If you're aware,
you take this.
If you are aware of cuffing season, you shouldn't just be starting. Okay. Cuffing season is a football season, basically.
Right.
So during the summer months, scouting should have been taking place.
All right.
You should have already been signing your free agents that you were going to potentially try out for the team, for cuffing season team. Now, we are at the point where the lineup that you have, you need to know that one of them, you're going to have to spend time with them. Like, a lot. You need to know these people are going to be someone who don't want a lot. But they want something like the cuddle ups. You know, this is the cuddle up time. It's cold. I don't want to go out. I'd rather chill in. They'd be cool with Netflix in it. You know, going out little dates here and there. Mm-hmm. But Netflix in it, cuddles, this, that. But like maybe knowing that we're not going to get too close because come like May,
yeah,
it gets warm again.
You're taking the blankets off,
and when the blankets come off, my friend, we're trying to celebrate for June, July, and August all over again.
So are you trying to cuddle cuff with a distance?
It's kind of what it is.
A cuddle distance.
I mean, but they said, is it okay if it turns into love? It's one of the key points here. It's okay if it does turn into love. Mm-hmm, so it might be the permanent cuff. Nobody knows.
A permanent cuff.
It might become the
permacuff.
Permacuff. Huh. That sounds like some kind of device that stops ladies from getting pregnant. Like, so you got to know, is the girl that you chose, like, one of them, is that one the choice for number one? Like, did you make the right choice? Like, this is what your scouting should have done this is what scouting should have done, honestly. You should have prepared yourself with Halloween's coming up. Is she going to be fun enough to, dress up and do stupid Halloween shit?
Right.
Ugly sweater parties for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got a lot of Christmas family shit. It should be cool enough to just walk around with the fam.
But are you going to bring your cuffer to the
because
family party?
I still believe
if it's just like a cuddle cover?
A permacover should still
not
be
a permacuff,
but they could become a permacuff. So you have to know the level of the person that you're dealing with. Like, is this person going to be like... Because that person can also help you in the cause of, like, when you go to that family party and everybody's like, when are you going to find a lovely girl to settle down with? You're like, that's right here. Her name is Jane. Like, you can... It prevents those, so she helps you in that category. Christmas, toss each other a present. There you go.
Ooh, okay.
Have a great one. You too. Awesome. But, like, so... Cuffing is important, but there are some people that are serial single people. It's like this is what they are literally in this for a few months, just because it's just too cold to go outside. Mm-hmm. So once it gets warm out, they just don't want to do that anymore, and they want to be free.
Yeah.
So I feel like cuffing season mainly for them, but I think cuffing's been around before they called it cuffing, just because it was like, it's honestly when it gets cold outside, you don't want to do fun single outside activities. You rather just sit in, have a few drinks, and do nothing.
So so question for you: when you're cuffing in the wintertime, is it like a first round pick, or is it kind of like, meaning like, is she going to be like a dime?
Or would
you cuff with like the lesser?
I feel again, this is all about
challenge.
This is all about your front office.
Okay.
If you properly scout it through July and August,
right,
the lineup you have. Either of the ones you pick should suffice. And you should have already done all your research so that when you choose that one come winter, you pick the right one. You shouldn't still be picking them, okay? You should not be picking a girl still out of the clear blue and doing scouting again.
Right.
If you're scouting now, that means your franchise quarterback went down and you're desperate because you don't trust the backup. That's on you. If your front office took care of business, all three have varying degrees. I talked to a girl at work about this. because girls also cuff. It's not just a man thing. Girls can do the cuffing as well. And she said the same thing. She has 3. She said I have 3 prospects, and it's like they're texted people. Like I'd rather just text them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to do anything near them. But cold season's coming up, so maybe I'm gonna want one to hang out with. Maybe restaurant week coming up next week.
Right.
She might need one to buy her dinner. Things to do.
So it goes from text to touch.
Ooh.
Or is it text to maybe touch?
I guess to maybe. I feel like you're touching though. No one wants a cuff and cuddle.
Text
Just
touching.
You're gonna have a cuddle buddy. Yeah, cuddle buddies.
What is that? I don't
But does anybody really want a cuddle buddy? Like,
who does that?
Hi, would you like to hang out, cuddle, and do nothing? And then when you go home, I can control my blue balls. No. Because all that is just gonna be like you're gonna have this weird cuddle friction going on where your stuff's rubbing, and it's just like it's just like there it is, and then you're this close, and it's just like, and then she's like, oh, well, it's a great night of cuddle. I'll see you later, and you're like, wow, I'm still gonna watch porn. This is amazing.
Oof.
Like you really wasted a lot of time in your life. I feel like, guys. So, guys and girls alike, make sure you're not getting a cuddle buddy.
You gotta text to touch.
Text to touch.
Text to touch.
I'm pretty sure that's used in some kind of prostitution services.
Probably, yeah. But we don't promote prostitution here. I'm just saying, in the cuffing.
Speak for yourself.
For you.
Look, I am a great businessman. Ladies, get at me. I can make you some money. Not me though. This is someone else.
You're a manho.
What do you say? You keep it up, she's gonna hit you with her she-dick. Was that Deuce Bigelow?
Yeah, European Gigolo, man. He's like, man, he bitch. He's like, you're a bitch. He's like, goddamn white boy. That was great. Such a great movie.
Did you? Pardon the language, lady. Did he say like?
Sorry, but
did he say like you're gonna hit him with your EP word? Didn't he say it?
What was it? It was like Heinz Hummer or something like that. That was one guy.
The Great Heinz Hummer.
Wow.
It literally was one of the greatest bad movies of all time.
It was.
When he was getting ready to perform oral on that lady and her leg popped off.
Yeah.
And then he had the big woman who said she didn't dial the right number because he said he was gay. She goes, I have these full fingers.
Oh yeah, like, cakes and pies, cakes and pies. That's my favorite line.
They need to make better phones for full-fingered women. You're like, no. Oh, and when he's walking with the tall chick, and then they walk by like, you're a huge bitch.
Oh my god, that was
one of the greatest like you said, greatest bad movies I think I've ever seen.
That could be a cuffing guide.
Yeah, it is a cuffing guide, really. Like Deuce knew what he was doing because he was a nice guy. Like he was able to be a nice guy and get with it. Like so, to be a nice guy and get away with that was kind of one of the greatest things of all time.
That was probably one of the greatest lines out of a comedy movie. Like that is funny. Like no offense, ladies, but I'm saying that if you've seen the movie, we know what we're talking about. We're not trying to be
right. No, it's not saying like just regular tall chicks, but like the way they had her, it was like he was 5'6" and she was 7'7".
Yeah.
Like she was a real big woman. It wasn't even fitting on the screen. Remember all you saw was Moses?
Yeah, he opened the door and I always saw it was like from like neck down.
He just said, God. But such good freaking movies. I mean, and I guess to finish off, since we're on the subject of man horse, Tiger Woods.
Yeah, it brings me to my next point. People seem to love him now when they used to hate him. I just don't understand the infatuation. Like
everybody loves
one of the greatest of all time. I like Tiger, but like it's just weird how like they went from being I hate Tiger, he's done, he's injured, whatever, and then it's like, oh, I love Tiger. I only watch golf because of Tiger. I don't understand that. Where's the adoration coming from?
When
everyone loves him.
3 weeks ago, you hated him because he's a cheater.
But then again, they say like, he's a dick, he's an asshole. Like,
sure,
I guess he is, but like people just love him.
Right. Like, yeah, it came out of nowhere. Like everybody, I started seeing all over Facebook. Like, congrats, Tiger, on the way back.
Yeah.
The man's back.
Like,
I mean, I don't know who's piping it. Is there a lot more golf fans out there than we thought, and they just don't speak about golf?
It's just when Tiger's playing.
Going on?
just like, oh, I love golf. No, you don't. You just like to watch Tiger Woods.
I like watching the highlights. I don't even turn it on.
I never watched a full.
Oh God, no!
It's not a game, like a full golf event.
No,
what do you call it? Broadcast.
Like, I was like, oh, they don't follow Tiger everywhere, and they're like, no, now we're gonna go see this guy, David Jefferson III or some shit.
Yeah.
Richard Jefferson and Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't care to see it, but like. They got mad at him for the whole cheating thing, but, you know, he did his time. I mean, that's not the worst thing, especially in the news today. That's not the worst thing that's been going on. So if you're really that pissy about Tiger, give it up, man. I'm glad that he got, I mean, because that man really did suffer the last 5 years. Like, with his, as far as injuries, like, I thought, man, this dude was, like, going to break every record in golf book from what everybody said. And suddenly this dude's back is blown out and he can't do shit. But... So it was nice to see him win one. For sports, sure.
Yeah.
For golf, they need it. They're happier because when Tiger's around, people actually talk about golf.
Yep.
So good for you, Tiger. Do your thing. You know, bang some bitches. I hope you did. As a good victory lap. But I think we can crack this one down as a success story. Episode 34.
Very good topics.
I think so.
I think they might enjoy it.
You better enjoy
Especially
it.
our guide to cuffing season.
Yeah, come on, guys.
And how to scout properly.
Yeah, you got to scout.
So you're not alone, cold.
No. All right, you spent all summer.
You want to share them
covers. All summer of hotness, so that your winter isn't too cold. So, guys, girls, equally in the lake. Happy cuffing.
Happy cuffing for the single people out there.
Happy pumpkin beers.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.
Not literally, but happy fall.
Yeah, don't fall down. That's fucked up. But happy fall from
Lake. Yeah, man. Until next time,
mm-hmm.
Big Ron alongside
White Pepper.
White Pepper. Until next time.
Bye-bye now.
Later.
Later.